Ain't technology wonderful? Okay, tape is rolling. We don't have tape anymore, but we still say that. So, first of all, admire my fine shirt. Rose got me this shirt. Some of you have asked about the space base. It's called the space base. We'll put up a picture of what it used to look like. Insert photo here. Insert photo here. It's highly modified since I got it. And we'll go down and we'll tell you what's going on. Well, if the camera wants to go down, it does not. Many things here. This is my pointing chopstick. I got it so I could eat food, but it turned out to be really hard to eat with one chopstick. I only have one, but I like it. First, Kramer, all aluminum neck, some kind of synthetic fiberboard, fingerboard. This thing is so stiff and rigid, you can really get the strings down low for hammering, which is why I used it to show you Cry the Banshee. Headstock. The story up here. This one is a little bit bent because we were playing in Monterey one time and a fan got up on the stage and I didn't know it, and I swung this thing around, wham, and just laid him out with that tuning peg. Bent the tuning peg. He got back up. His brain seemed to be okay. Carry on. Extra pickups, because you know, one pickup is alright, but more is better. These pickups, we'll get to that later. Badass bridge that I stuffed in there. When I say stuffed, you can see that the woodworking around the hole. I pretty much dug that out with a screwdriver because I'm not much with wood and I didn't have any wood tools. So I just kind of ground that out of there, shoved that bridge in there, made it work. Because you had one of those shitty little bridges. You know the shitty little bridge I'm talking about. These are pieces of cymbals. This is a piece of a fuel line, copper fuel line. Okay, we get down to some tech down here. This is also a cymbal. You can see it still has the P from Peisty on it. Under here is a plethora of electronics that I built, and since then I've burned out and haven't refixed it, so only half of it works. These switches are broken off through brutally manhandling through the years. This used to be a bunch of LEDs that were a ring view meter. So the higher up it would go, you know, the more volume I had going out, the higher they would go. And of course they're color coded green, yellow, red. Pick up, mix, active bass, active treble. Oh, that's the magic one down here. Up here, master volume. These, well, this switch right here, also broken off. Changes it between single coil, double coil, humbucker, in and out of phase. These are the power units. Suddenly I blank on that last switch. Oh, one of these is the active EQ on and off. These down here. And I'm going to back up. These are actually the pickup switches. One of these is active EQ in and out. This chooses between the switches, top, bottom, both. And these are your phase switches on the in and out of phase or not. Preamp powers the magic power. So this last one, you can't see, and the big knob is off of it. Used to have these nice numbers, nice big knob. You gotta figure out where that went. This is the ring modulator. So this one turns it on, and this one activates it. And if you don't know what a ring modulator sounds like, go listen to John Lord's organ, like in '72, when he's doing those keyboard solos where it goes, and then you have uptones and downtones going at the same time, because you're playing your frequency and oscillator and the difference of those frequencies all at once. So that's kind of a gimmicky bass. A little bit of, here's how I burned it out actually. This is not low impedance, this was a rig I made to power it from outside, but I accidentally put too much power in. Burned out half of it. Half of it's still good. And it's a lot of work, so I haven't fixed it. This green is the original color of what it used to be. But it wasn't garish enough for me. No, it's garish in the wrong kind of way. So I had to put a bunch of shit on it and make it one of a kind. You know, because that's the kind of shithead I am. I gotta have mine. My own, and nobody else has got one. Oh, good thing I set that down. I forgot this. On the back, the mirrors to bounce the lasers. They're getting a little rough because, you know, they got rust on them. They've been on there for, what, 20 years, 30 years? So these mirrors. I was walking around a carnival one night, and I found these mirrors laying in the bushes. And I said, they flew off a ride over there. I'll take them. But how do you suppose they flew off the ride? It's because a couple of kids died on the ride they flew off of. I don't know if it was a tilt-a-whirl or what. I can't remember because it was a long time ago. I got these long before I got the bass. So now, do we have a haunted bass? Who knows? Hope they like metal.